we want to bring in a name and a face familiar to you at home. Consumer advocate Erin Brockovich is here. Erin, thanks for joining us. And we know that you have taken on a number of high-profile cases since you really first made a name for yourself. We're going to also talk about your cause and what you're championing in just a moment. But I want to first talk to you about these environmental threats. They aren't going away. We saw that recently with that huge sinkhole in Florida and contaminated water. And now there's a class action lawsuit?
Yes, there was a class filed. You know, that is a horrific situation. And these environmental issues and our water quality is deteriorating every single day. It's not going away. Matter of fact, it's a whole lot worse than it was way back when. But the situation out in Florida is with Mosaic. It's a big mining company, phosphorus plant, and they have all these ponds where they separate out the uranium and the radioactive material. These ponds sit on top of a prolific aquifer system in Florida, one of the best in the world. And why we put those type of ponds with radioactive material on top of a drinking water supply for the state of Florida in an area prone to sinkholes baffles my mind. But a 170-acre sinkhole opened up, and those ponds and the material, the radioactive material, got sucked right down into the Floridian aquifer.
Yeah, with a placement kind of, like you said, defies logic. I want to talk to you about empowerment. You're all about empowering yourself, and there are things that we can do to protect ourselves, especially when it comes to our drinking water.
Oh, there's so much that people can do. I think that you're seeing that happening right now. We're in a whole new world of social awareness and information, and it really is back to power to the people. Don't be afraid to ask questions. A lot of times people will move away from an instinct where they think their water looks different or it smells different or something's going on, and I encourage them to follow through with that. There's a lot that they can do, from making phone calls to talking to your neighbor to even getting online and ascertaining information. It's about educating yourself about what's going on.
And let's talk to you about your championing a new cause, mesothelioma, which is, of course, cancer related to asbestos. Why did you choose this particular cause?
Oh my gosh, because it is about public health and welfare. Again, there's a lack of transparency that goes on, and this has been a long time where we've had asbestos-related diseases. Mesothelioma is awful. Millions of people have suffered. Again, going back to social awareness, we're seeing an influx of this again, and it is up to us as people to speak up, speak out, create awareness, help raise funds, get research so we can begin to change and eradicate diseases and how we move forward in a better environment with good public health.
Well, you are the ultimate change maker, and you're empowering all of us to do the same for ourselves. Erin, it is a delight and an honor to have you in studio. Thank you so much.